¿Qué pasa, cabrones? Hoy estamos aquí finalmente con LYKE, el productor italiano que está dando mucho de qué hablar alrededor del mundo, y para nosotros es más que maravilloso y un honor tenerlo aquí en Cali por primera vez. Está en Sudamérica, así que bueno, nada, it's very nice to have you here. Your first time in Cali, it's your first time in Colombia and South America.
Yeah, I was in Argentina
Okay.
1-2 weeks ago and was the first time in South America. Here it's the first time in Colombia. I'm super happy. The country, it's really beautiful, especially I say Medellin, it's unbelievable. I love it. So,
Beautiful city.
Yeah, I'm super excited to be here.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
We're very glad you are finally here getting to know it. And plus, you're very young, right?
Yeah, I'm
You're
23. I'm
23.
Yeah,
now.
I'm young.
Shit. Oh my God, yeah, you're
Yeah.
super young. Let me tell you. Well, okay. Well, at a young age, when was your age when you knew you wanted to do this, like in the electronic world?
I had 14, 13 years old. I was studying piano forte, jazz, blues, classical piano.
Okay.
Then I stopped because I was thinking to move to the electronic music. So
Yeah.
I started to produce with a simple laptop.
Okay.
And then after 5 years, I made my first release with Matame in Nothing Around Us.
Yeah, yeah.
Afterlife was crazy, but yeah, the first time was when I had 14 years old.
Okay. And
I
how
say,
was the
okay.
process? How was the process for that track? You composed it first in piano, or how was it?
No, we was working together, me and Matame, on different projects. And one time, Matteo Giovanelli of Matame was working on something, and he said to me, "Luca, try to make something with a vocal." And I was not a singer.
Okay.
Matteo was the first guy that told me, "Yeah, man, maybe
Your
you have a
voice
good
is-
voice. You can do something." And
Nice.
one of the first registration that I ever made was Nothing Around Us one.
Okay.
Was super simple, bro. We was in studio, Matteo was working, I enter inside the studio and I rack in literally
Cool.
5-10 minutes.
Nice.
No time, no space, no lights, and
It's cool because
everything happened.
the most cool things are created in a no space time, like out of nowhere, and very quickly normally.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can tell it came from the soul.
Yeah,
That's
of
correct.
course, 100%. There was nothing prepared. We was just working, just
Yeah.
doing some jam session every day, and one day, some magic
Nice.
arrived. Yeah.
How do you deal with creativity normally? How you conceive it? How you would say you understand creativity? How is your relationship with creating itself?
I have a creative process that is not basic. I mean, I need my time and my feelings for
Okay.
produce music. Especially during COVID and the pandemic was super difficult to produce music
Yeah.
because there wasn't this creative process. You was at home, you cannot see your friends, you cannot see the city, the parties, the people. So
Yeah,
you don't have any story to
Okay.
to write if you don't live the life. So yeah, I was a little bit blocked during the pandemics, but then in 2021, 22, I restart, of course, with my creative process that
Okay.
maybe is not super easy. I want my time for produce my music and find the right idea.
Yeah. It's a lot of decisions making music, producing, knowing
It's a
what you
feeling.
like. It's a feeling.
It's a feeling that you feel sometimes. Sometimes you don't feel it.
Exactly.
Maybe. And sometimes you need to search it. It's not behind the desk,
Yeah.
You need to find it and you need to search it with some experience or
And
reading a book.
No one is there. No one is there because a lot of people normally nowadays that everybody can make music in the laptop. A lot of people are making music that they think it's cool, but not actually from their essence.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean it's cool.
it's true.
And how long have you been playing in other
industry?
cities or in the industry? How was the?
I was a DJ at 13, 14 years old in the local club of my city.
Okay.
Nothing special.
You were not even 18 when
No.
you started playing.
Yeah, but after Nothing Around Us, I started my first gigs. First one was in Malta, I remember already, and then yeah, everything going very well.
It has been very fast, your process.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, I say that was the COVID. That was a block
Okay.
for everyone, not
Yeah.
just for me,
Yeah.
for everyone.
It was a new start.
Yeah, it was also a challenge, of course, to restart everything like before. It was a challenge, but
And let's say, talking about health, how do you take care of the balance between traveling, making music, getting to know people, playing at shows?
like I said to you before, the creative process is more difficult when you are touring around the world. But where you are start to be comfortable with this life, you have a different equilibrium
Yeah.
about this stuff. Of course, when you travel around the world, like South America, North America, Orient, Europe, you are like a ball between the
A lot of
planet and
things in your
everything.
head.
No, it's not easy, but more gigs you do, more you are comfortable with that, and you find a balance, an equilibrium between producing music, live set, and also live your life.
Okay.
Of course.
Where do you enjoy the most yourself? In the studio or traveling around?
It's two different completely things. When I'm in studio, most of the time I'm alone and
Yeah.
I produce alone. It's a completely different things because in studio you produce your music that then you will share. Okay.
Okay. So, ¿vuelvo a hacer la pregunta? Sí. Okay, the one. I already forgot what was the question. How would you say, in which part of your process you enjoy yourself the most? Like in the studio or when you're traveling around?
I'm basically, I told you I was a pianist, so producing music is my life.
Yeah.
But also DJing, of course, because DJing is when you share what you do in studio. So it's too much important. It's very important, like the time that you pass in studio. You cannot just pass all the time in the studio. You need to share your music with the fan and with the.
True. It's like the yin and yang.
Because I'm not a guy that releases too much music, and I'm so sad about it because I have guys and girls and fans that ask me to release more music, and I'm super. I feel these things about the people, and I will try to release more music, guys, 100%.
Okay. Do you remember a particular time when a fan or a person that you don't know told you something that you remember until this day?
Yeah, more than one, I think.
Cool.
Of course, for me, that I always think to live with the music, the feeling that some boys and girls can give me some time, for me it's very special. I feel it. And when I come back home, I'm more strong than before because I have this feeling from people around the world because you know we are not the DJ of the 90s that maybe was not touring like us.
Okay.
Me, I'm not a super big DJ, but I'm a good DJ that travel.
Well, you
and
still-
we are literally around the world, and it's super cool because we can feel different vibes from different people. You can see that maybe in some country, these your tracks sound very well. The people
Receive it well?
like it a lot, but maybe in some other country they more love another groove, another
Yeah,
type
it's
of
true.
melodies.
True.
Because every culture have its scale, its harmony, and I think the people, when they feel something about his culture, is more involved inside the mix. Inside the
And
song.
how do you feel it in Italy? How people? What's the taste in Italy? In your
About
opinion?
techno melodic?
Uh-huh.
Oh, techno melodic in Italian is a difficult scene. There is a scene of techno melodic. I mean, quite most of the techno melodic DJ are Italian, but there are no a lot of part of techno melodic.
There. Okay.
So I don't play a lot in Italy. I play more in other country. Yeah, that
Okay.
Italy. But of course, it's my home. So
That's
I have
true.
a special relationship, of course, with Italy.
Nice. And where did your name come from? LYKE?
LYKE, yeah, LYKE. It's a name that I decided in 2017. My name is Luca, So like is super connect to my name, and is also ancient words, ancient Greek words that means light,
Okay,
light.
nice.
So yeah, it's,
Cool, man.
It's for this reason.
Okay, very nice. And well, okay, last question because we are running out of time. It's about your future. How do you see yourself and your music and the overall scene in a couple of years, on maybe in 10, 15 years? Where do you see?
10, 15 years.
Well, if you can imagine, let's say Afterlife is giving an experience nowadays, and it's very, very fucking cool.
Of course.
How do you think it will develop itself with time?
Yeah, I'm not just in Afterlife, I'm also in Armada, that is a different label, super different between Afterlife
And Armada.
and Armada, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the future, I want to propose my new DJ set, live DJ set. That will be more. I will put more of my skills, like a pianist, like a poly-instrumentist, inside my set. Was a thing that I have in mind till a lot of time. I think in the next year I will do that. And yeah, about music creation, I'm changing. I'm producing something maybe more melodic and more evocative sound. I'm searching to find something like that, like different in the world of the techno.
Okay, nice. Have you ever tried to use AI as a tool so far?
Yeah, well, of course. In the past year, everybody see the arrive of AI. Of course, there are multiply tools, but for now maybe it's too much earlier for integrate AI inside.
It's going very fast.
Anyway, I love to play my charts and my stuff now.
Yeah.
Of course, in the drum part of the tracks, AI can help you a lot with the groove. They synthesize a lot of stuff. So of course AI will be a new game, a new stuff for us. Let's see. I'm not a big fan.
Okay.
I want to tell you, I'm not a big fan.
It's very weird, but
Yeah, but I'm okay. I mean, innovation, technology is coming every year more, and
it's
artists
unstoppable.
use the technology that the period where you live. You know, so if there is a technology, artists need to use it.
Okay. I 100% agree. Okay, well, thank you for having the time to have a chat with us.
Thank you too.
It's an honor,
Thank you
man.
too.
Thank
See you
for being
tonight,
here.
guys.
Yeah, see you tonight. Nos vemos esta noche con Luca, que finalmente está acá. Así que nada, espero que les haya dado un poquito de luz sobre la vida de este artista que tenemos la oportunidad de tener hoy acá. Y nos vemos esta noche en Sala Kbron. Let's go. Bueno, man. Thank you, man.